I want to show where we are in our, where I am with my flowers and everything. This is the front of our house. The air conditioning, we have a window air conditioner over there and it's going, so I'm kind of standing away from it. So, but I want to walk. My petunias are doing beautiful. I was looking at them this morning. The sun is really bright, so I can't see a whole lot. I'm hoping everything is coming across good. Who came in here? Let me see. Lori. Good morning, Lori. My petunias are doing beautiful. The sun is bright. Oh, you can see my shadow. Hi. Woo! I got this. I wanted to get around and show you this birdhouse. I got this birdhouse at the garage sale. It cost me $1. She was selling them for $1. Several of them. So I bought a $1 birdhouse. My flowers are doing really good. I can't see for the sunshine. So I can't. If you're saying good morning to me, good morning to everybody who's coming in. You're seeing my shadow. Oh. So, yeah, my flowers are they're just happy flowers. Just happy flowers. I mulched all up in there. I got all that mulched. And I'm going to walk around to the garden, walk around the house. Oh, now I can see better. Let's see, did anybody come in? Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. So on the other side of the house, I got some big planters. What I'm going to use is planters. I've got 2 big round ones that I'm going to put in there. They're waiting for my brother to drill holes in the bottom of them. I'm going to fill them with dirt. Planted marigolds in here. So and then this is, I call this my wild spot here. I think these are black-eyed Susans coming up here and there. And this is all wild. Hi, Becky. Good morning, Becky. Well, we've got all this clover growing in our yard. I don't know, it just seems to be spreading. I asked my brother about it, and he said he wasn't sure if the weed and feed would take care of it or not. It's kind of just spreading all through the yard. I don't know. And then I got flowers all up and down here. These are all flowers. I can't wait till they bloom. They're doing beautiful. And then my brother's onions. This has all been weeded and tilled. I get out here in the morning and pull up morning glories. So, and here's our zucchini plants right here. It's doing beautiful. Zucchini. I think these are all zucchinis here. Oh, yeah, we got a little dog, neighbor dog. This is a daisy, but it's kind of flowered and knocked back a little. It was pretty when I put it in. And I put some marigolds, and my canna lilies are coming up. I can't wait till they bloom. My canna lilies are coming up. This one's really getting pretty. Daisies. And boy, my canna lilies are really popping out there. And my brother said he planted okra down here. So I'm kind of leaving it, but it looks like, well, it could be coming up there. I'm not sure if that's okra or just weed. I'm not sure. I'll ask him what he thinks. So we watered. I watered yesterday. There's going to come a point to where we're no longer using the sprinkler. And we replanted our corn. The first planting did not come up. Let me walk around here. Our first plant of corn. See, look at all these little morning glories. These are little morning glories. And they just kind of take over the yard, take over the garden. And I get out here in the morning and I kill them before they get too big and viney. And there's a whole bunch of them in there. I need to get out there and pull them out of the ground because when the corn grows up tall, they'll get in there and they'll wrap themselves around. But we got 2 rows of sweet corn that's coming up. But see, I made my brother, I didn't make it, I just did it. put fertilizer in there when we planted our corn. I kept telling him that he needs to fertilize his soil. So I finally did it. He's got cucumbers here, I believe. And he'll be putting those tires out there, and we got a big stack of dried leaves and things that I raked up. Branches fall off of our trees, and I pull them out here and stack them up, and we eventually take that out to the dump. But we got some tires on top of it, and he'll take those tires and put them around the cucumbers. And that's the other thing I tell him. I tell him he needs to stake his cucumbers so they grow up. And yeah, he doesn't like to be told by his sister, who doesn't know anything. And then we got a row of beans coming up here. A row of beans. And our beets need to be weeded, but not a whole lot of them come up. We probably have about 10 beets coming up in here. Needs to be, grass takes over if we don't get out here and weed it. And peas, this is a row of peas. And over there is a half row of okra. So I made my, and then look at what's happening to look at these onions, how they're seeding out. I think these are so beautiful. I just love them for the look. These are onion plants, and they're from last year, and we just let them grow, and they've grown real tall, and now they're flowering out. Isn't this interesting? Look at them. Aren't they interesting? Let's see. Okra has the most beautiful flower. Yeah, I'll take you out to the corner. My hollyhocks are blooming. Okra and hollyhock are of the same family. The same floral family. And here I am back at I can't wait till all these grow up and bloom, because I think I'm going to have a real pretty plot. For the longest time this spring, we didn't think anything was going to come up. I mean, it took forever. The only thing that grew was weeds. Oh, and then on the other side, I miss it. Boy, I got to get out here and kill all these little morning glories. They're just popping up all over the place. They grow fine. If we could get food for morning glories, we'd never starve. I got a pepper plant there. Here are our tomato plants. And for some reason, my brother I like cherry tomatoes, and he put my cherry tomatoes way down here for some reason. So I've been getting out here and taking care of them. So that's our garden. It is doing nice. I try to keep it weeded. There's a cultivator here, and I tried pushing that cultivator, and yeah, it's pretty hard to push. So I just get my little spade out here, and I can go faster with the hoe and the spade than I can the cultivator. And the peony bushes are right here. They pretty much have quit blooming, and they're falling back. So, and our yard doesn't need mowed yet. I think I can get by with it. It's been really hot this week. Really, really hot. So we haven't been, I'm in the shade so I can see Tat now. Thank you, Mary Lou. So much better, so much tastier from the garden and healthier. Yes, it is. Hi, Cindy Rain Girl. And who else is in here? Hi, Journey. Good morning, ladies. I thought I would get out here while it's still cool. It's been getting up into the hundreds here. So, and we watered yesterday. We can only water on odd days. So we watered yesterday, so things are and I love it when I get out here and hoe and dig up the dirt. The little birds come hopping around and looking for food. So, and I water in here, but I think we need a deep water in here. These are the lilies, and the tulips are kind of burning. I don't know if they're going to survive in here. We'll see. I got a daylily that I planted a couple years ago. It decided to bloom here. I think I'm going to get some more of those daylilies and put them out by the corner. Let's see. I can't read chat. It says, glad I got to watch your early garden show. Aw, thank you, Marjorie. Good morning, Marjorie. I'm walking around the edge of the house. Our grass it's been so hot, the grass is turning brown. My brother put a sprinkler on it, but we really do need some rain. But once it rains, all this will get green again. I'm not too worried about it. We got a tree here that needs to be cut down or it'll grow too huge and tall. These are my pepper plants that I put. Ah! I didn't know there was a bird there. Poor bird, it scared me as bad as it scared him. I didn't know there was a bird there. Now I got the dog barking at me. These are my pepper plants that I put here. I think they're going to do beautiful. They look nice and healthy. I keep them watered. It gets, in the afternoon it gets a lot of hot sunshine, but pepper plants like the hot sunshine. Yeah, I really started the dog barking at me. Here are I got these big planters at garage. They're animal feeders for out on the farm. They put feed in there for their cows and everything, but he had them in his garage and he wasn't using them. And I said, do you want to sell them? And he checked with his mom and they sold them to me for $1 a piece. So that sure beats buying them at Menards. So but I need to drill holes. I got these. I think I got these planters at Menards. I paid more than $1 for these. But I'm going to fill these with dirt. I'm going to put that sweet potato vine in one and probably daisies or something in the other. We'll see. But those are going to go out on where I mulched on the other side of the house. Now I'm just walking around. See how we got this clover taking over? I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. When you mow it, it all goes green again. Back over here where the air conditioner's going, my daisies in here are doing fine. My herbs are doing fine. These petunias are doing good, except for I need to deadhead them, but they are doing good in there this year. And I'm back here at the front porch where I got we sit out here when it's nice and cool. It's cool this morning. And here's my hydrangea. I'm not sure it's going to bloom this year. Let's see. Becky says the clover will draw the bees to your yard, so the vegetables will get pollinated. Wow, that's interesting. Maybe I won't worry about it so much then, because it's really taking over the front here. But it gets mowed when our grass doesn't need to be mowed yet. It hasn't grown much because it's been so hot. Well, I haven't had to worry about mowing you might be hearing the air conditioner. Let me walk out to the corner plot. Now, as I'm walking out here, on this tree limb here is where I put my hanging bird feeder. And I took it down yesterday and washed it out, put fresh water in it, but I'm going to take it down altogether. And that's what I've got a base that I'm going to paint like a gnome. And I'm going to take this hanging bird feeder. See, I do have a rock in it and fresh water, but I don't think the birds have found it here. And it's bending that branch way down. The weight of everything is bending the branch down. So I'm going to take it down. I'm going to put up a bird feeder right up in here because I see a lot of birds in there. And I think, and it'll be one that I can move easy when I mow. And we're talking about mulching this area here. This area between these rocks, and these are flocks. We've got flocks and rocks. We're talking about putting mulch in here because this is to get the mower in there, and you have to mow, back up, mow, back up, mow, 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 and it gets a little tiresome to mow that. My hostas are doing beautiful. I'm going to get a couple. These are all hostas that came from my mother's house in here, right in there. And I bought a couple hostas over there. And I think is that one? I don't know. One of these I bought. And I put some impatiens in here. They're they're staying alive, but I'm not sure that this is the spot for them. They haven't died yet, but they haven't thrived either. And here are our beautiful hollyhocks. Here are our beautiful hollyhocks. Let me get up close to look at here. There are beautiful hollyhocks. Aren't they beautiful? So, and they, hi! We got a neighbor walking down, I think, to get her mail or something. and my marigolds are blooming here. At first I wasn't sure that they were going to take. They were pretty when I put them in, and then all the flowers dropped off on them and they were totally green, and now they're blooming again. They need to be watered again. When it gets hot, that water just dries up. Here's my bird bath that I got, and that water was refilled yesterday too. And I'm not sure the birds have found this either, but I leave it there because it fits. Yeah, the dogs. And so here's the house from the corner. And walking around, the marigolds are doing, this is a job to plant all those marigolds around the curve, let me tell you. And I planted some wild grass, or some grass. Wild grass, it's not really wild, tall grass. And it's taken off in here. And I think I bought this hosta, and I think that one over there, and this one. I'm going to put some more hostas in here because the hostas and the hollyhocks seem to do good out here. Marigolds are taken on. So that's about it. Let's see. Lori said, that's one thing I don't do. Cut my grass. I live on a corner and it's lots to do. Boy, do I understand that. I have the guys that take care of it, and my sprinklers do it. That take care of my sprinklers do it. Yeah, if you can have somebody cut it for you, I'd do it. What I do like though is, because I have to mow all this, and it gets a little tiresome, but I pick a nice cool day. Like I could get out, if it were tall enough. It's not tall enough to mow today. It doesn't need mowed. But I get out here and mow all this. It can be pretty tedious. Ruth said, I just came in from work around my yard. And here I am out here showing you ours again. So my brother built that rock wall there, and he's been threatening to take it down. But I say, no, leave it. It's decorative. We like it there. And there used to be a brick sidewalk. There used to be a brick sidewalk here. My brother got tired of keeping all the grass and weeds off the brick sidewalk, so he just let it take over. So there's bricks under there. Oh dear. And there's no sidewalk going up to our front door. I just find that hilarious. The front steps just walk down into the yard. Anyway, it's just a little house set off on the corner. So I didn't get up this morning to do any artwork. This week has been so hot, I just haven't felt like doing anything. It's just been hot and sticky. And, you know, we have that air conditioner running in the house, and I just kind of stay around that one room and read. But I am going to do a live stream tonight, so we'll see you. We'll see you all later tonight. And back to where I started. Lori says, good morning, Carla. Hi, Carla. Looks like a great Mary stay in and make some lemonades. I do have 2 lemons. Maybe I will make a lemonade. We had lasagna last night, so I don't know what my brother kind of plans what we have at night. I let him do, because the more he does, the better. You know, I just let him do it, and whatever he wants to have, I tag along. So I don't know what we're having for supper tonight, but we had lasagna. We bought a Stouffer's lasagna. It's kind of expensive, but he likes it and he'll eat it. And I was telling him, I said, I think we can make a lasagna. Probably, he said, well, by the time you buy all the fixings. And I say, yeah, but if you buy all the fixings, you can make twice as much and freeze half, and you get double your amount for the same price. So oh yeah, Becky's room is going to be open this morning. I'll be there, Becky. I'm planning on coming because I did not stream this morning. So got our park bench way down there. I like to go sit on that park bench in the morning. Yeah, I did not stream. Well, I don't know if I've even streamed at all this week. It's just been too hot and sticky and too yucky to do anything except for sit in my chair and read. I got my new art journaling magazine. It's been fun going through that. I'm planning a Yummy page layout so you guys can follow what I'm doing a little bit better. I know when I do it for myself. I'm sitting in this park bench here, out here where the onions are in the garden. But Becky's room will be open this morning at 10 Eastern. Mary Lou says, see you all there. Rain Girl says she needs her cup of tea. Hi, Nikan. Good morning, Nikan. Yeah, Becky said she wasn't up to a live this morning either. You know, doing these live streams are fun, but there are weeks where you just need a break. And I imagine you guys need a break too from it all. You know, there comes a time when you just need to sit back for a week. Let's see, what else am I missing here? Nikan says good morning to everybody. Becky said she just wasn't up to it. I think I'll make it there, Becky. Oops. Hi! You guys get to see my face. Wait a minute. What did I do here? Hold on, you're seeing my hand right now. I don't like to show my face when I'm not there. When I'm not ready for it. I was scrolling down and I hit the little flip button instead of the scroll bar. You know, this is just a little country house, a little small town house. This is our neighbor's house here. These are our neighbors. The way I understand it, the mother and father live on the ground floor, and then a young family lives up on the top floor. And we've got a house over there. This guy over here sold his house. This was my house where my brother's fishing buddy lived. And they were nice people. I liked them. They were friendly. But they moved to Arizona. And an older man bought it who's kind of a reclusive soul. So we don't see much of him. I watch when he comes out and gets his trash can and when he backs out of the garage and goes someplace. I kind of keep an eye on him. He's only got one arm, so it's kind of cool out here this morning. I got to get busy and get rid of some of those morning glories. I was scrolling back through chat to see if I missed anybody. Cheryl's here. Cindy, Becky, Candy. Hi, Candy. Hi, Ruth. Lori. All right, let me go down to the bottom here. Nikan says, yes, when it's hot weather, it's hard to do the usual things. In Sweden, we have about 83... Oh, my chat disappeared on me. About 83 degrees ATM. It's a heat wave here. She's hiding indoors. Yeah, hiding indoors. And what did Becky say? The chat disappears on this phone if I don't... I have to hit the screen again. Somebody's getting ready to go back to sleep. Cheryl. Wonderful to hear the birds singing. Yes, when I come out, I don't hear the birds unless it's early morning. I don't hear the birds unless it's early morning. Let's see. I lost chat again. Becky said something. I wanted to catch it. Cindy says she loves old-fashioned houses. I think Becky was just saying her room would be open. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I just kind of wanted to do a morning yard walk while it was still cool. And a garden walk. Oh, I got one little marigold coming up here. I can't wait till all these flowers here, because they'll bloom, they'll grow and bloom. Sleep well, Cheryl. Go get that morning nap so you'll have a good Friday. like I said, I'll be streaming later tonight, this evening. All right. Becky's off to make oatmeal. I'm going to go in and make me a cup of coffee. It might cloud up and rain. Boy, looks like I don't know if you can see the clouds. What I see there is kind of covering up the sunshine up there. So maybe we'll get some rain today. We sure could use it. Oh, my brother's up getting the morning paper. I better go back through the back door here. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. See you later tonight. Where is that? I forgot to show, we have a whole bunch of hollyhocks growing out here. I didn't show them. When they start to bloom, I'll come out and do a picture, because there's a nice stand of hollyhocks out there behind our peonies. I'm just doing some close-ups. Our peonies are all drying out. And I think they eventually just dry out and fall down again. All right, I'm going to close it out.